are the parasite and you are the host, and that they benefit a lot more from proximity with you than you do from proximity with them. The only thing that proximity to
I just want to be next to you.
men brings women is a threat of violence, SH, and unaliving. That is mostly what women gain from proximity to men. This is also why men have had to historically cripple women and take away our rights and take away our ability to work, to earn money. They have to oppress us in the workplace. They have to oppress us out on the streets, have to make us feel unsafe, and then they offer themselves as a solution. So all of the value that men talk about having is actually manufactured value. It's not real value, right? Our current president is actually a great example of this, right? He's very good at starting problems and then acting like he's the only one that can fix it, which is technically true because technically he's the one that started the problem, so he should be the one to fix it. But he also holds it over people's heads while acting like he wasn't the one to start the problem. And this is exactly what men do. This is their entire playbook. And now that we are seeing it on a grand scale, again, as a nation, we're experiencing this type of gaslighting. It just continues to remind me that this is actually what men do every single day. They create problems and then they act like they're the solution, when the real solution would just be to not cause those problems and actually go your own way, the way that men keep threatening to. That would actually solve a lot of our problems if men were like less a part of society. This is really the biggest game that men are running on women, creating for themselves an artificial value by first creating problems to which only they can be the solution. That's why men like to call themselves providers and all that stuff, and when really they don't provide anything. They bring home a paycheck. All of the value that they provide goes to corporations, other businesses. That's actually the value they provide, and they get paid for that with money, and then they bring that money home. And they act like women should be grateful for that. Now, why do we even have money in the first place? Why do we have this idea that it's only men that bring money home? If money were to equal resources and provision, then why did that need to be kept away from women? It's so that men could call themselves the providers. They hoard their resources first, and then they figure out these workarounds to oppress women, keep them out of these systems, and then use that against us. They say, well, who built the world? The only people that we're allowed to. Who's going to protect you? From whom? Men run the world. Are women equal in any country? Like, do women have equal rights in any country in the world right now? Equal pay, all of that? Of course, it's no surprise that men run the world. They rigged it so that women couldn't. They rigged it to keep women completely locked out of positions of power, being able to make a difference, making the laws. They've completely locked women out. Then they're going to go and say that they rule the world. Of course you do. And look around. I'm just so tired of men pretending like they're the solution to problems that they themselves cause, to the insufficiencies that they bring to the table. Because honestly, most of y'all struggle to bring a clean ass crack to the table, let alone all of these other things that men like to pontificate and envision themselves as. And the other thing is that men know this. As soon as women are given even a little bit of their rights back, women start moving backwards and away from men. Women initiate most divorces at this point. Women are half as likely to remarry as a man. Men are twice as likely to remarry as women. It's women that always choose to go their own way. It's women that, when they're given rights and they're not made, forced, oppressed into depending on a man, they go their own way. And whenever men realize this, they always have to reel us back in. Why? Because they need us more than we need them. The value that they've created for themselves, once again, ladies, is manufactured. It is not real. It's like one of those stock market bubbles. Every time that it gets so close to bursting, the men panic and they take our rights away. We're living through it once again right now. Stay safe out there. Protect your...
Hold my gum.